Hey, good morning. My name is Ben Victorica and I work for Notable Solutions. And today I'd like to make a technical video of how hospitals could use the NSI mobile app for getting their doctors to sign documents so they don't have to chase them anymore for a paper signature or a paper-based signature. I created a use case video earlier, but I wanted to make the technical video now. So this is the use case. The HIM sends the doctor a request for signature. Please open and review and then sign this document so they can review it on their smartphone or tablet, make sure all the charges and everything are correct. Then when they're ready, they can open that in NSI Mobile and they can sign the document. So I want to show you a demo of that. What I've done is I've used the NSI Mobile app and I built the workflow, and I also put a blank file in My Files so we can browse the network and see if there's any records that need our signature. So I'll select that one, and then we have here HIM emergency room charges for Mary Jones. I can select that document, download the file, and review it on my iPad, make sure everything is correct. It is. So now I can attach it to an activity. And the activity could be MD signature. So I'm going to select that workflow. It's asking me to approve or deny, and I approve it. I've created some notes as a list so that they can make it easy to add a note or use the notes that are already there. So through my signature below, I approve. And then we're going to sign the document by selecting the signature. But before that, I can read the acknowledgement and make sure that I understand the significance of signing here. So now I select the signature box, and I'm going to make a doodle instead of a signature to show you how we can fill the whole area. And then I have another checkbox that says I attest that this signature is my signature being captured. We have our file there, and now all we have to do is submit the file. So while that's working and being sent here to this folder, let me show you one of the ones I created just a few minutes ago. And then I'll show you the actual one that came through. So here is the file that you can see. Now we have our signature. So on the bottom, I've created 5 lines of signature. Signed by the authenticated user and on the device IP address. Signed on date and time, what the status is, and then the notes they selected, and then their actual signature. So this is a great way to use different pieces of metadata and write a full digital signature along with their actual signature that they write on the smartphone or tablet. So let's close this. The other one has come through here at 9:29, and this is the one that I had the doodle. So let me show you how I built this config. Using AutoStore, let me close all these windows. Using AutoStore here, we have a workflow that starts with the task of web capture, and we're watermarking the signature, writing the information to a database, and then sending it to a knowledge package file where we have 5 additional tasks down here at the bottom. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and the last one routes it to a folder. So if you're not familiar with knowledge package files, I'm going to link a couple of great videos that can provide you training on knowledge package files. It's definitely the best way to set up a configuration, any configuration. So let me show you in web capture that I've created some fields for this form, MD signature. And the fields are the approval status with a checkbox, the notes where they're able to use a list and edit the list. So I added a few items and checked this box down here. We have the signature acknowledgement, which was a text box, and I put default information here. And you could put this up to thousands of characters. Signature in web capture, there's a signature field, and then another checkbox that said that they're attesting that that's their signature. Then we start with the processing of this. So we use the watermark component, which comes with Express or Workflow. We select image and we use the RRT and drag it over into this box. And then we have the coordinates. So let me stop here and show you a little bit of a setup information. So if we have the customer's blank form, we can use their blank form as a template. And what I like to do is bring that form in and overlay some information onto it already. So let me look at the blank template. We could write the line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and then a box of where we would put the signature. So that when it's time to create that form and we select the coordinates here, I've already created this blank form, and I did 4 lines and this box. So here we could draw the box of where the signature is going to be. Then we package up the knowledge package file and send it to the next step. The next step would be to unload the knowledge package file and then use the watermark to put in the username and the device IP. So we have now the authenticated user and the device IP on line 1. Then we package up the knowledge package file, send it to the next step, which would be line 2. And in line 2, under the watermark feature, here's where we say that it was created on X date and time. And then we package up the knowledge package file and send it to the next step. The next step would be to put approval or denial. So here's the approval. Then the last step would be the notes area. So, oops, I picked the wrong thing. Watermark, configure. Here's the notes area. So all the watermarks are now on the document, the 5 lines, and we're able to send it to the last step, which is to unpackage the knowledge package file, OCR the document, and send it to our folder of destination. Thank you very much for your attention of watching this video. I've attached the config. I've attached it in a zip file with a README so that you can unzip it and use it to practice and build your own. Imagine all of the service industries that could use this type of workflow. It could be anything ranging from pest control to home health. Anybody that gets a work order could get that email and sign their original documents. Again, thank you very much for your time.